Hey guys, and welcome back to Royal Cast. Today's episode will be a little bit shorter than usual due to we're gonna go into it and talk about it. Also, have we all been feeling a little bit weird lately? Don't know understand why. Well, don't know understand why. I don't understand why it's been like this the last couple of weeks. It's been weird, but yeah, let's get started with the conversation. So this week has been a little bit of a sad news. If you are in the K-pop Korean, industry, you like the music, the acting, and all this. This week on April 19th, MoonBin from Astro has passed away. I was literally in shock because he's one of my favorite people in general from the K-pop community, because I think I seen his show, The Mermaid Prince 2. I think it was 2 or 1, I'm not sure. But it's called The Mermaid Prince, and immediately when it's like I started the movie, I felt like it was like a movie, but I think it was an episodes. Once I started like watching it, I was mostly attracted to him. It's like his charisma was so warm, so soft and kind. Even though in the show it was supposed to be portrayed as this jerk of a character, but you can still see his charisma in it. I started listening to his music, and I'm also a fan of one of his other bandmates from this Korean show. I keep forgetting True Beauty. True Beauty. Amazing. I really didn't know they were together in a band. So when I saw them together singing Astro, that shit was fuego. So one of my friends, I think that day I don't know what I was doing, but that day I think I was watching something, and then one of my friends from her job texted me, "Hey, this is happening." And I was like, "No, you're bluffing." Because to me, like any celebrity rumors, I will literally look at the celebrity. It's just like the Becky G shit. Oh, we'll talk about that. But I kept seeing people post it, and then I went to their like agency on Instagram, because that's what you mostly go to, agencies, Instagrams or Twitter, and it stated that he did pass away. They still don't know what it is. They say suicide, but there is no suicide note, so confusing. But this should open a conversation on entertainment industry, just not Korean industry mostly, but in general the industry, entertainment, the amount of stress that they go through, the amount of anxiety, also fans. They should have a little bit more protection of their idols, instead of having all these deaths. So we have 4 amazing people who passed away due to the industry that we kind of failed to protect. And they had the biggest smiles. And it's just, those are the ones you need to be worried about. Just like Sully. Sully did not deserve any hate. She was a sweetheart. I would be on her lives and just speak to her, and she would read them. She would read every comment to her fans, just like Moonbeam would talk to all his fans. Actually, he would put his fans first before himself, which a lot of the fans were like, no, stay healthy, keep safe. And he said he would be fine, but, not also in the industry, just also close friends. Watch over them if you know a friend is in a depressive state or diagnosed with depression and you see they get energetic. That should be a concern. Also, if you see them like giving away things, that should be another concern. I don't know how depression, anxiety, and all this is depicted in society as you will show what you feel when half of the time most of the time it's not true, because as a millennial we kind of are taught not to say how we feel. We're kind of taught to don't say how you feel, like that's weak. It's our mentality during our time. And now with Generation Z, it's a little bit different. It's like, hey, I'm depressed. This is me. But a lot of us don't think that way. So depression is, there will be signs if you look carefully. Yeah, there will be. But some of them are not. You really have to pay attention to the people that are always happy, because, well, a lot of people say that happiness is not always, but if you're extra happy, extra energetic, giving away things, these are like some of the common things that can depict someone is thinking about it or going to do it. I think as a society or as a planet universe, we need to talk about these more deeply instead of, okay, here's some therapy, here's some, programs, here's this. We need to talk about deeply, and it's like a lot of conversations that we need to have are so difficult that people don't want to have it, and it's that type of mindset of not talking about it can kill someone that you are close to. So we should be open, because right now the most killer thing is suicide. And let me differentiate about that, because you can be sad, you're sad. Depression is another level of sad. So I'm gonna quote a little bit from what Jim Carrey said in an interview. So you can be sad is fine, you're sad, you can overcome it. Depression is you being tired of the character that you have acted so much in this lifetime that you're just exhausted and tired of being that character and you want to break out of that character. That's how I would picture it as depression. A lot of people are like, yeah, depression, you get over it. You can't get over it, because when you're sad, you're feeling sad. Like you're sad for a reason. When you're depressed, sometimes you do know what you're depressed about, or sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's hard to be in like a deep dark hole when this is a society where everyone is survival of the fittest. And it's hard to have those type of friends that will literally reach out a hand in the dark hole that you're in. And then a lot of people also will, people will survival of the fittest, and then when something happens to one of their close ones, it's like, oh, I should have done better. We should have done better regardless of, we sometimes don't believe other people's feelings. Just be upfront. This survival of the fittest type of mindset in this era of generation, it's our downfall. That's one of our main downfall from it. Depression is a serious matter. Depression can, in some aspect, can be cured. There is treatment, there's therapy, like I said, there are programs, but if you do not have a support system, it's gonna be a waste of time. A depressive person has to have a support system to back up their treatment, to help them. A de- Someone that is in a mental state of anxiety, depression, ADHD, if they don't have a certain support system, they will totally feel fucking alone. And I have experienced, some of the loneliness, but there's two, like I said, there's two: depression and there's sad. There's lonely and being alone. A lot of people mix those type of things mixed up. Feeling lonely, there's a thing, when you feel lonely but you're not alone, that's the most heartbreaking thing you can ever fucking experience, because you can have so many fucking close friends, close families, close anything, but you still feel lonely in the universe. And that's when I heard this from a spiritual person. They're like, if you are lonely in a room full of people, that means you need to find yourself in order to complete yourself. And I kind of understand. I completely understand that, because I was in a point in my life that I was in a room full of people that I care about, and they care about me, support me, and everything. But I still felt lonely in a way until I found myself. And a lot of people, and if you have these toxic people that are like, why do you need to do that? Leave those bitches, because they're not the fucking ones best for you. They just want you to pay attention to them and forget about your damn self. Those are selfish people that you need to let go. Letting go is another thing. But I think I'm gonna do letting go another one, because I have a lot of things about letting go. Letting go is a very hard thing. A lot of people have done, and it's like a heartbreaking thing also, but I'll get into it in the next episode for that. But going through this, if you do have friends, just be supportive, because at this point in day, and these fucking viruses that are coming, we don't know if we're gonna be here tomorrow or not. I've been going down the rabbit hole of Instagram and TikTok's shit that can potentially be true, but it's life. But back to MoonBin. They did have the funeral, which was, well, I think now they're on Saturday, but it was Friday 22nd at 8 a.m. If you do know, I live in New York, so it's already Friday, like 1 o'clock. No, about to be 1 o'clock. So the funeral was already done. It was a private. I saw that one of his bandmates was here in New York for Coachella and stuff, which I did not know this man went to Blackchella, which is Blackpink's after party. This man was there. You know how upset I am that I didn't go. But other than that, he rushed from Los Angeles to Korea so quick for his friend. And a lot of people were like, this man is gonna experience what he experienced in his K-drama show, which, if you haven't seen True Beauty, basically there were three friends. One of the friends committed suicide, and they both drifted apart. Went to the same school, but kind of at the end they fell in love with one girl. But mostly the part of that character experiencing one of the friends committing suicide, he's living it in real life right now, and everyone is very saddened. A lot of the Korean community is a little bit shut down. A lot of releases, promotions are canceled, postponed, and you can say, except for M Countdown. A lot of people are going after M Countdown because they had their show, and give me 1 second. Okay, so we're back. I had a package I had to get, but yeah, going back to that, condolences to the family of MoonBin. He's an amazing person. His softness, his warmth of an idol to his fans and inspiration and hardworking person. Person. I don't know why, but this allergy season got me fucked up. But we'll talk about it in there. But yeah, condolences to the family, to Moonsa, who literally is missing her brother right now. It's gonna take a while for this family to piece everything together. Not even piece it because there's a missing piece in their family, but try to, as much as we can, try to heal. But condolences to the family and much more. In other news, I heard of there's a new variant. I don't even want to say the name because I don't remember it, and it's some fucking weird ass number. But apparently, if you have allergy, it's a symptom that is caught with this new variant that the CDC is watching carefully. And if you have, allergy season, and if your itchy eyes are fucking with you, that could be one of part of the symptoms of the new variant. At this point, we are fucking over this shit. If we die at this point, we fucking die, because with all these motherfucking variants that is happening, and also, if you haven't seen Last of Us, that's gonna be our life if it gets to a very point of Last of Us. So apparently, the way the fungus things work, it cannot go into a human. Recently, a human contracted a fungus infection. And the only way it can contract is contract like Last of Us. It's if it's a hot weather. We were literally at 90 degrees the other day, and this is just spring. So just imagine The Last of Us starting in the summer, coming near you. Because at this point, nothing is phasing right now. After like COVID and all this shit, it doesn't phase us anymore. We're at this point just like, give us a zombie apocalypse at this point, because every single day is a new bullshit of a fucking virus, and it's just mind-boggling to me. New shit every fucking day happens, and it's just like, I think COVID numbed us to any virus that at this point, if they're telling us just to stay home and not breathe at this point, because even if I'm like sneezing because of the fucking allergies, people are looking at you like you have a fucking deadly disease that you're just going to rampage everyone in the fucking train, bus, sidewalk. Like, it's just a fucking sneeze. And I get it, some people are just paranoid because the way they did COVID on us was like, it's gonna fucking kill you, which it did kill a lot of people. Rest in peace to those people that have passed away. But it's like, we got traumatized. I think the whole planet needs a little bit of a motherfucking therapy sessions, because at this point, COVID did more trauma than our own fucking childhood. Well, some childhoods. And we all need therapy, because at this point we all paranoid in every fucking type of way. One sneeze, one cough, we're all looking at each other like, who's gonna die and contract this shit? Like, that's one. Another thing, if you haven't seen Becky G's situation, so she got engaged. I think he's a soccer player or some shit, but apparently he cheated. Apparently, allegedly. I saw this all over the news. I'm like, until I see a photo proof from the actual people who did cheat and the actual person that got cheated on, info, I ain't gonna believe it. But this man utterly posted a picture saying, I will be taking a leave and going into a rehab center to reduce my mental health because I didn't want to hurt my beloved Becky. She deserves the most respect and happiness in the world. Okay, so in a way, you just confirmed that you did cheat, bitch. Like, we would be pleased if you tell us, yeah, I cheated. I was wrong for that shit. Like, she didn't, like, everyone's mental health, I don't, well, it could possibly, you gotta be open to anything, but, you cheated on this girl. Everyone was like, Becky G, leave this motherfucker right now, bitch, because this is a sin not to fucking marry this motherfucker. And I'm sorry, if you cheat once, I ain't gonna trust you ever again. So, relationship is supposed to be based on trust, compassion, honesty, faithfulness, loyalty. If there's none of that, why the fuck am I gonna marry you? Bitch, my advice to you, Becky, leave. Leave the motherfucker, because I don't know, y'all was the cutest couple until you did that. And then I kind of heard that it was a girl that he said something about my mistake, that I let it slip. What you mean let it slip? How the fuck you let unfaithfulness slip? Like, who fucking does that? I'm confused faced right now. How the fuck you let something slip? People got me fucked up with all these fucking shit. Nah. Wrong bitch. The next thing that I don't see a lot of people fucking talking about is the way that China and Russia are trying to very much, let's just put this as like high schoolish type of way, because this is how it sounds to me, high schoolish. USD is like the popular gal, and the China and the Russias are like the non-popular but want to be popular, and they're trying to gang up and get recruitments to literally, depopulize USD. Like, the amount of fucking power hungry, greedy ass human being. And my thing is, it's only politics. It's just only politics. President's politics. That's the only thing. Because if you go out into the real world with the real people that are like working for these rich people to take our taxes and shit, we really don't give a fuck. Like, we really don't. We're just out here trying to live our motherfucking life, peaceful as fuck, free as fuck, and you want to come over here because you're mad about someone else having more power and more popularity, that you want to fuck our peace. The fuck? I'm just trying to live a life that I didn't even choose, and y'all over here fucking trying to fucking start another fucking war when it's only between y'all. How about y'all just go to a little fucking open field, fight against each other, and leave us the fuck alone? Because we don't want this. We didn't choose this shit. We really didn't. But y'all have us over here trying to fucking fight a war that we don't even want to. Us real people in the real world don't want to fucking do this shit. And y'all over here trying to make us do shit that we don't want to. We just want to be in peace. Like, wasn't COVID enough? We didn't choose this shit. Like, and then there's a commander talking about, oh, by 2025, we're going to have war with China. We didn't even want this. I don't even think China people want that either. We're just trying to live our fucking lives, and y'all trying to make us struggle. The fuck? Yo, like I said, go to a field. Be happy, matter of fact, go to one of those fucking abandoned islands and have y'all little fight over there while we over here fighting, doing our regular shit. trying to fucking live our life in peace and harmony, and y'all over here being so petty. Yo, I'm sort of gone. Presidents, politics are so fucking petty. Let me talk about the fucking pettiest shit that Florida has been doing. First of all, okay, I kind of agree with the child abuse law that they put. Like, I agree with the punishment. I don't think child abuse, because they put if you have, abused a child in your life, they will give you a death sentence. Like, I don't believe we should be the one choosing who to kill or not to kill. I don't think that's our choice, I don't think we should be doing that at all. But a punishment, yeah, it should be serve a punishment. Period. Do a life without parole. Do a life in prison. Some shit. But I don't think we need to do death. Because I don't think we should be the one to be choosing death. I think the Grim Reaper will do that for us, but I don't think we should be choosing death. We are not fucking gods. That's one thing. Second, I think life and parole, but it's a good start from at least a little bit of a good news from Florida, because lately, girl, Florida has been on some motherfucking trip that I don't know what the fuck they have down there. First of all, trans women are not allowed to go into like women competition that are funded by the government. The fuck? We back in the 1800s? I thought we were moving forward. It's like the thing. We move 2 steps forward to move 4 steps back. That's how it feels. And it's in general. Because this motherfucker decided in Florida, yeah, we can get guns without being background checked. Yeah. He get a gun without a background check. Does that sound like the smartest thing to do? Like, I get it. Get a gun if you are feeling unsafe. But some of these motherfuckers don't deserve to have a fucking gun. Because why do I have to worry about... Like, I saw on TikTok, this lady saying, why do I have to go into the school year's supplies to put a fucking bulletproof backpack to my child, like he's going to motherfucking war, when this child is supposed to be worrying about his education. This generations have to be worried about who's gonna be the next bully to come up and shoot everybody in the school. But this motherfucker wants to free all the guns without background checks and shit. Like, the fuck? And here's my thing. If it doesn't happen in their backyard, they don't give a fuck. But if it happens in their backyard and they're like one of the targets, one of the victims, and they want to cry about it, oh yeah, we need change. We need this. We need to do this. That's the most hypocritical shit ever. Like I said, politics, presidencies, old Democrat, whatever in the politician world. Y'all want to argue about shit? Go to a fucking abandoned island. Fight your own fucking wars. Leave us regular people to live our peaceful and harmony life that we did not choose to be in. Shit. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, why are you saying that? They can hear. I don't give a fuck. I didn't choose this life. Okay? I want to be in peace and harmony, buy my shit, work my ass off, do my creativity. I don't want to be in no fucking war. I don't want to be in no inhabitable, I can't even say the word. I don't want to be in a fucked up ass fucking world where I can't even breathe outside because y'all want to nuke people. The fuck? I didn't choose this life. Fortunately, it chose me. Y'all need to get your shit together. And I know half of y'all scared of saying this shit, but go fight your own war. Nobody want to fight war that they ain't do shit to us. Shit. The people that are fighting war ain't do shit. Fuck. Like I said, go to a fucking island and fight yourself. God damn it. Leave us out of this shit. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. It was a little bit of a quiet episode. Not a quiet episode because the last part was a little bit crazy, but because leave us the fuck alone. We don't want to fight no war for you. Other than that, rest in peace to MoonBin. It will be a little bit of a quiet week until next week, further noticed. Hopefully we do get a response on the investigation of what really happened. Please, if anyone passes away, celebrity or not, don't start saying rumors when there is an investigation, an autopsy happening right now. Do not put rumors. Respect the dead. Just respect the dead. That's the most important thing that I could ever tell you. So, yep. Keep on showing the family all the love of this family, of MoonBin. I know in Korea there's a lot of places, even in the States, people are doing like little shrines and bowing down to him in respect of his death. So continue doing that. I know the family said there will be a day that they were gonna go outside and pick some of this stuff out, to show that appreciation of MoonBin. Keep doing that. A lot of people are in front of his apartment right now, doing a light candle awakening. There's a lot of people like it. This is like one of the top 4 saddest fucking shit that happened in the Korean industry, because the other ones, which is solely Yohara and I can't even say their name correctly, but this is one of the top 4 saddest things, and it hits really hard. And it's like Korea needs to look into changing in the industry and changing for the best, because we can't have this continue. Because it's like, we get it how stressful it is. As a person that's seen a lot of the trainees saying that it is hard. It is worth it. But it's hard. It's depressing at times. And also as fans, we need to be careful what we say. We need to be careful of idols. Perfection does not exist in the world. And I say perfection does not exist in the world, but we are made with flaws, and that's how perfect we are. Not because we have to look a certain way. Korean standards, I'm definitely an advocate of Korean standards need to change. The amount of things I've seen that you have to look a certain way, you have to have this certain makeup, you have to be this type of idol, you can't be in a relationship because your fans are going to be upset. First of all, that has nothing to do with you. If an idol wants to be in a relationship, go ahead. Be happy. Their happiness is supposed to be bringing us happiness if we are true, genuine fans. Not bring them fucking hate. Like, come on. Fans need to tone it down too. Korea's standards where they have to lose certain weight. Just like Momo, I heard from Twice, she had to eat 2 pieces of fucking ice. 2 pieces of ice for her to lose weight and to debut. What type of thing is that in the community? Korean standards in the industry need to fucking change, because we cannot go through another death in the Korean community at all. We can't do that. We can't go we just can't. It's too much. It's literally too much. And I see a lot of Korean pop, artists and actors be a little bit more voice on it. But us as fans, we need to let them know also. And someone in these companies needs to be responsible to set these rules and turn everything upside down. Because we cannot have another fucking death. We already had 4. 4. How many more of these artists and actors have to die for them to understand? The industry has to fucking change. Period. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next episode every Wednesday. Just to let you know, Friday, May 5th is Broadcast After Dark, where we do cases, ghost activities, and stuff like that. Podcast episodes every Friday at 11 p.m. for Broadcast After Dark, and Royalcast regular episodes will always be on Wednesdays at 11. And yeah, I catch you guys next time. Deuces.